Listen then to the meaning of the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom, regarding salvation, and does not understand and grasp it, the evil one comes and snatches away what was sown in his heart. This is the one on whom seed was sown beside the road. The one on whom seed was sown on rocky ground, this is the one who hears the word and at once welcomes it with joy. Yet he has no substantial root in himself, but is only temporary, and when pressure or persecution comes because of the word, immediately he stumbles and falls away, abandoning the one who is the source of salvation. And the one on whom seed was sown among thorns, this is the one who hears the word, but the worries and distractions of the world and the deceitfulness, the superficial pleasures and delight of riches choke the word, and it yields no fruit. And the one on whom seed was sown on the good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands and grasps it. He indeed bears fruit and yields, some 100 times as much as was sown, some 60 times as much, and some 30. Jesus gave them another parable to consider, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while his men were sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds, resembling wheat, among the wheat, and went away. So when the plants sprouted and formed grain, the weeds appeared also. The servants of the owner came to him and said, Sir, did you not sow good seed in your field? Then how does it have weeds in it? He replied to them, An enemy has done this. The servants asked him, Then do you want us to go and pull them out? But he said, No, because as you pull out the weeds, you may uproot the wheat with them. Let them grow together until the harvest, and at harvest time I will tell the reapers, First gather the weeds and tie them in bundles to be burned, but gather the wheat into my barn. He gave them another parable to consider, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field. And of all the seeds planted in the region, it is the smallest, but when it has grown it is the largest of the garden herbs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air find shelter in its branches. He told them another parable, The kingdom of heaven is like leaven, which a woman took and worked into 3 measures of flour until all of it was leavened. All these things Jesus said to the crowds in parables, and he said nothing to them without using a parable. This was to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things, unknown and unattainable, that have been hidden from mankind, since the foundation of the world. Then he left the crowds and went into the house. And his disciples came to him saying, Explain, clearly, to us the parable of the weeds in the field. He answered, The one who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. And the field is the world, and, as for the good seed, these are the sons of the kingdom, and the weeds are the sons of the evil one. And the enemy who sowed them is the devil, and the harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are angels. So just as the weeds are gathered up and burned in the fire, so will it be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send out his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, those things by which people are led into sin, and all who practice evil, leading others into sin. And will throw them into the furnace of fire, in that place there will be weeping, over sorrow and pain, and grinding of teeth, over distress and anger. Then the righteous, those who seek the will of God, will shine forth, radiating the new life, like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. He who has ears to hear, let him hear and heed my words.